points in the bucket from Singlet.
He's fortunate that shot found the bottom of the bucket. It wasn't the highest quality look.
And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. Oh! Did you see that? Whoa! Man, oh man!
You have got to be kidding me.
Clark, talk about taking things into your own hands.
I tell you what, that's one of those plays where you want to get credit for not only the bucket, but also the assist.
Westbrook. Here's Ibaka. 2-second difference between shot clock and
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
It's Anderson with the drive to the paint. All alone. Can't hit. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. It's Sacramento leading by 6. Live from Sacramento, you're watching 2K Sports.
All right, Sacramento, please welcome to the court, American.
And we welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting refueled with Gatorade. We're looking amped up and ready to get going once again. Rudy Gay having a dominant impact in this game.
It's as if he can get to the rim any time he wants. And in that first half, he wanted to quite a bit.
And that's where his points were coming from. I mean, the defense has to do a much better job of challenging him at the rim.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter. Welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Rudy Gay having a dominant impact in this game.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
McLemore and Gay on the perimeter. Cauley Stein is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Rondo in at the point. That's the group for George Karl getting going here in the second half.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Thunder trailing by 8. And then Durant with the jam.
Maybe that'll ignite them. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geeked.
And that's what the alley-oops guys will do for your team.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year. DJ Augustine's checked in for Singlet. And here's Rondo. He kicks it to Cousins. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Outside Westbrook. Ibaka sets the pick for Westbrook. And stolen by Cauley Stein. Here's Gay. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. They get Russell Westbrook. Sacramento shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Kufis checked in for Cousins. Caspi comes in for Cauley Stein. And it's Bellinelli in for Ben McLemore.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
which is a spark they desperately need, Kevin. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
Well, you look back on the Thunder last season, and the theme was injuries. Too many injuries to the bulk of their core.
And, you know, the big three, Durant, Westbrook, and Ibaka, all missed significant time. Only Westbrook of those three was able to finish the season.
That's good from Gay on the assist by Rondo. Gay's got the lead up to 10 now for the Kings.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up. They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And that is good.
And listen, those injuries really did the Thunder in. I mean, at no time during the season did they ever really get a chance to gel and play any stretch of games with their entire roster.
Kanter kicks to Durant. Goes back up. Connects. The jumper drops. Durant's got 4 this quarter. The drive by Gay. Here's Caspi. And Durant sends it back. Rondo with the steal. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Westbrook against Gay. Here's Caspi. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Caspi's got his second bucket.
You know, every franchise will have a year that is just lost to injuries. I mean, it happens. The hard part of it for the Thunder is that it happened while so many of their stars are in their prime.
To the inside. Up off the screen.
And ran his man straight into the screen and got a clear path to the bucket.
That is how it is done.
Excellent team play there on the pick, and then he rips it down.
It's stolen by Rondo. And he lobs it up toward the rim. The shot by Bellinelli. No good.
Oh, boy, that would have been a nice alley-oop.
Boy, really liked the thought on that play, but didn't quite get it executed. Almost made a spectacular play.
For the Sacramento Kings, the last game a loss to the San Antonio Spurs.
And no matter how well you defend, when you shoot that poorly, it's going to be a very difficult challenge for you to get a win.
Yeah, there was sort of a snowball effect in that game too, guys. I mean, what started as a cold night for a few guys turned into a cold night for just about everybody.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it to... Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Here's Westbrook. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Inside, you've got Ibaka and Kanter. Durant is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Singler in at the small forward.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just one in the first.
Cousins with a screen on Singler. And Anderson kicks to Cousins.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
And Westbrook, here we go. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
And you can tell he's hungry because that's how you eat away at a lead right there. Make some highlight reel plays and shake that defense up.
Well, Greg, you're right. Not all 2 points are the same. Not when they come on a stuff like that one.
Well, I like the craftiness in his game. I mean, he can distribute or he can attack the basket, just like we saw right there.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Sacramento.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
And former coach of the year, George Karl, making his way back into the league last season. Kings picked him up halfway through the year to kind of stabilize their coaching situation.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey guys, well George Karl had some advice for the team in that last huddle. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. And they double up Butler. Just 5 to shoot. McLemore, no good. And what a pickup to get a guy like Karl, Greg, on their bench, as you mentioned. He's just been a winner, Clark, his entire career.
Well, he's climbing the ladder in the all-time wins category as a coach, and also he's a cancer survivor. He's overcome a battle with cancer, and that also lends itself to having great compassion and respect for George Karl.
As did his son, Kobe.
That's
Remember
right.
that? Yeah.
That's right. It was a family affair.
The drive by Cousins, and that one is hammered home.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Cantor. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Rock hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all you need.
The drive by Rondo. And the rejection by Ibaka. Butler dishes to Cousins. Another shot. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. It's on Kevin Durant.
Shooting for Sacramento, DeMarcus Cousins.
And he knocks down the first one. Rudy Gay's checked in for Caron Butler. And Cousins drops them both.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam. Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
I'll tell you what, Mama always said, if you got it, flaunt it.
Let it fly. Let it fly.
Almost said that, huh? Westbrook passes to Durant. And stolen by Gay. Now here's Cauley Stein. He's covered by Zingler. Cauley Stein kicks to Gay. Westbrook with the steal. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Pulls up for three. Ibaka, no luck. Kings leading now by 14. McLemore dishes to Rondo. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Oh, and here we go with Durant. Nobody back. Shot's good. Durant's got 10 points here in the second half.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Kings.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Yeah, it's a fun way to play, and it's fun to watch, too.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Cousins. You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
Westbrook passes to Zingler. Fade away. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
Little turnaround. And he gets the bucket. And the Kings lead by 14.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
Well, you know, it makes a big difference. I mean, you never felt like they had any doubts that they'd come out on top.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. And as the fans file out of the building, now time to head over to Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith for the postgame show.